And then I say something weird, and you say, "Hey, Nath, we're recording."
We've already started recording, mate.
Oh yeah, I know. The time is right. We're feeling tight. Let's have a drink or two.
Down, down.
The cans are cracked. The boys are back. We're gonna talk shit at you.
Down, 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 down.
Small town drunks. Small town drunks. Oh. Oh. Could that have been? That was almost it. Yeah, you good? We're gonna stop this?
No. I'm going to keep swallowing. Let's see if we... Okay, I'm good. That was the closest I've come to throwing up so far.
This is ridiculous.
Hello, welcome to Small Town Drunks. I'm Mike.
I'm Nath.
I very nearly just threw up.
We need to get a doctor in here.
That was awful. I think I'm just going to start putting a bucket under the table.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it might be necessary.
I think it would catch a lot of waste from both sides. So.
Woo! Anyway, welcome to Small Town Drunks, the podcast where a couple of...
A couple of small town drunks talk about films, TV, all that nerd
video
shit.
games, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, nailed that intro.
Yeah, you're doing real good today.
Yeah, so, Nate, what are you drinking?
Well, I don't even know why we do this bit. We're drinking Budweiser for like umpteenth time.
Yeah.
And,
we're going to drink different things. We are going to drink different things.
I'm scared at this point. I'm scared of other drinks.
I was in the shop looking for the beer, and I looked at a different beer and then went, no.
What if I don't like it?
Yeah, pretty much.
And we just did a shot of Famous Grouse there.
Which...
fairly standard. I think that's our whiskey, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what we drank a lot as kids. And we also just bought a 5-litre bottle of it. So that's going to be us.
That's crazy. We'll try put a picture of it.
Yeah, we will.
The thing that's slowly killing us.
Yeah. Cool. So famous grouse shots and Budweiser. That's probably the staple of our diet for this podcast, right?
And cereal.
Yeah.
But we don't eat that on air. It's too crunchy.
Too noisy, yeah. So Nick, what have you been watching?
Right in the middle of a sip there. What have I been watching? I've been doing a Marvel rewatch.
Movies or Netflix?
Movies. So
chronologically or just ones you like?
Chronologically, though, I got Doctor Strange recently on DVD.
So you bung that one in?
I bung that one in, yeah.
So what did you start with? Iron Man?
Iron Man, yeah.
Yeah, because that's the beginning of the MCU, right?
That's right, yeah. I think Iron Man... Here's a little tidbit here, if you didn't know. Iron Man was released before The Incredible Hulk, which was the Universal one with Edward Norton.
Yeah.
But The Incredible Hulk is set... Well, actually, all of the movies, all of the first...
phase 1.
Or phase 1 movies, they're all set at the same time, roughly. So they're all happening.
Oh, is that the idea?
That's the idea, yeah, because you watch them, and obviously these movies have big old gaps in them. So Iron Man is like 2008, and by the time you get to Avengers Assemble, it's 2012. It's 4 years.
Yeah.
And so you're thinking in terms of with these films, you're like, okay, well, it's like a few years between this film in the MCU and a few years between this one. But no, like I looked at a thing because I wanted to get the timeline up.
Right.
And like in terms of events in these films, story events, they all pretty much happen at the same time.
So what is in phase 1? There's Iron Man 1, Thor
1, Captain America 1.
Right, when he wakes up is supposed to be the same time as Iron Man's going on. Is that kind
of? Sort of. Iron Man has happened before then, I think. But more it's the point I was going to make originally. Iron Man dropped, I think, the same year as Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
But it dropped before it. But in the Incredible Hulk, Tony Stark comes at the end as an Easter egg. Spoilers.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I don't think anyone cares about the Incredible Hulk.
Anyone cares about the things I like.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, we're putting a team together. But in Iron Man 1 and most of Iron Man 2, he's all like, I ain't joining your super squad.
Yeah.
So actually Iron Man 2 is set before the Hulk as well.
Yeah. Oh,
but
yeah.
Obviously comes out after,
which one is it where as well he says that he doesn't play well with others? He wasn't allowed to join the Avengers or something.
That's right. Like in the end of Iron Man 2, I think they're like, yeah, we don't want you on the Avengers.
Yeah.
Thing.
Okay, cool. So how many have you watched?
I'm up to Avengers Assemble now.
Right, so that's the end of phase 1, right?
The end of phase 1, yeah. I haven't seen it yet. I mean, I've seen it obviously before.
Yeah,
this is a
yeah,
rewatch. I've seen.
That's where you're up to.
Though Incredible Hulk, I hadn't actually seen that before.
What, the Ed Norton one?
No.
What do you think?
It was alright.
So what? It's alright.
The problem is there's 2 Iron Man films in phase 1, both directed by Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
And they both bring that kind of awesome cocky style, you know.
Oh, is Iron Man 2 phase 1?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
Iron Man 2's before Captain America.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah, and like then I used to think Iron Man 2 was trash, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, sequel, Iron Man 2. But at the time, it's because it was the lesser film.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought something like Thor was a bit more acceptable. But then you watch Thor and it's pretty boring, man.
Yeah,
it's pretty
yeah.
like bare bones on action.
Yeah.
Like the style is all weird and off, like because it's like half ye olde because of Thor.
Yeah.
You know, but it doesn't really seem to fit with all the other films as well. Like Captain America's all right, the Hulk is all right. You know, all of that's sort of grounded though.
Yeah. What's your favourite in phase 1?
Probably Iron Man.
Yeah, I think it is the best by far as well.
I remember story time. I remember we went to the cinema with your mum
to see Iron Man.
Yeah,
did we?
I remember when we went and everything. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 2008.
That's how old that's the year we left school.
Yeah, I think we were in school.
Yeah.
Right, I don't think we had left it yet.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Man, we're old.
Yeah. Anyway, what have you been watching? That was my rant.
I've been traveling.
Yes,
I've done a lot of traveling, so I've watched a lot. When I say traveling, I mean I went to one place, but 8-hour flight either way, and a lot of hangovers. So I'm gonna reel some stuff off, but I don't think we should go into detail because
don't do all of it.
No.
We got to talk about other stuff down the line.
So I watched all of Marvel Punisher. Finished that, but
Good.
we're going to do a Punisher episode because
yeah.
he's probably our favourite comic book character. So
yeah.
I loved it. Thought it was great. The Walking Dead had its mid-season finale. Have you seen that?
No. Well, Walking Dead. This will be a bit of a bomb. I've quit, man.
You've quit?
I've quit The Walking Dead.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Because of the mid-season finale.
Didn't even make it that far.
Didn't even make right. Okay.
But a friend told me that something happens. He didn't tell me what.
Everyone's angry about it.
Yeah, basically. Because me and him are comic readers.
Yeah.
As well. And you know me, I do not like spoilers. If I don't want something to be spoiled, I avoid it like the plague. Maybe that's putting a target on my back on here, but whatever. And basically, I stopped watching, if I say the Shiva episode, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, all through, you know, since it's been, I've like, I've got to catch up. And then he said a thing happens. And I was like weighing it up because if it made him angry, I was like, it's going to make me angry.
Yeah.
And then I looked up what happened and I was like, yeah, that sounds like some bullshit. You know?
Okay.
I think I'm done. But anyway, you were listing stuff off.
We should do a Walking Dead episode, I think.
Yeah,
because you've got some good rants about it.
I've got some great rants about it.
Okay, so I watched Bright.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen it yet?
No.
The Will Ferrell.
It's on my list.
Not the Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Will
That's
Smith.
A very different film.
Yeah. Will Smith, Joel Edgerton.
Yeah.
The like fantasy world in the modern day in LA.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Yeah. There's been some negativity about it.
Yeah, like not the most amazing film ever made, but I just think it's pretty cool, and I think some of the negativity is because it was pushed so hard. People expected too much from it.
Crazy pushed. It was everywhere.
It was everywhere, and I think it's an all right film, but it was pushed like it was going to be the next best thing.
Yeah.
I think it's good. Will Smith's good in it. Joel Edgerton's really funny in it as like the orc, and yeah, like it's.
I plan on checking it out.
I thought the script was it's not the most amazing script, but it's a solid script with all the characters develop and things happen in the way that they sort of should in a story.
I mean, you got to give it kudos because it's an original idea.
Yeah,
exactly.
And that's done really cool. There's a few just random little bits like some of the riot police are centaurs,
right,
and stuff like that, and because they're like huge, and they're like there's a fight breaking out, and they just sort of sort it out straight away because they're enormous.
Yeah.
And it's quite cool that the way they take the race, like the elves are basically the rich people, and then the orcs are basically the kind of like below
working
the poverty
class
line, and they kind of take the place of like Hispanic and black gangsters and stuff. Like they're the guys who live in Compton and that kind of thing.
Sure.
It's orcs and stuff instead of like a black society community. That's
community,
what I mean. And so it sort of plays on racism and stuff quite well like that. And then the elves all live in the high tower blocks. But
I got to tell you, shut up now, because we're gonna have a shot. Because it's been 10 minutes already.
Oh man,
time flies when you're having it. Oh,
that one was better.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. All right, one more. I watched the remake of The Mummy. Fucking dog shit. Yeah, honestly, like worst film I've seen in a long time.
Well, that's what like killed the Dooku, right?
Yeah, the Dooku. Yeah, the Dark Universe cinematic universe. Yeah, and it's not surprising. I mean, like, I was trying to give it the benefit of doubt. I was in the mood to watch a Hollywood action film.
Yeah,
and it's just awful. Just exposition everywhere. Just crowbarring stuff in to try and set the
no
Dooku
Brendan
up.
Fraser.
Yeah, that was also the huge problem because I'm a massive fan of the original Mummies.
Yeah, man.
The first two I think are great.
Yeah. And the Scorpion King spin-off, right?
Oh yeah.
No, I was kidding.
No. It's got The Rock in it. If it's got The Rock in it, it's a good film. Tooth Fairy, good film. I said it.
Well, all right.
Yeah, Mummy remake. Don't waste your time. Shit, it's fucking shit.
All right, I wasn't gonna, and I won't. Still.
Have you been playing anything?
Yeah, this is where I said to you before we started recording. I'm gonna make a little redaction here.
Oh yeah.
If we're gonna drop this in the order that we hope to, who knows? We did a New Year's.
Best of 2017,
and we couldn't pick a game from 2017
because we realised neither of us have played any of the big titles of 2017.
Well, I picked up a game. Well, first of all, actually, there was a game that I should have brought up. It's Rising Storm Vietnam 2. It's a first-person realistic shooter set in Vietnam by Tripwire Interactive or something. Really cool game, really cool developers. Like, came out at a base rate of like £22, no microtransactions. Check it out if you like sort of realistic hardcore shooters. 64 4v64, set in the Nam.
It's big. Is it a Steam game?
A Steam game. It's on Steam. Yeah, people's legs getting blown off around you and stuff.
64. So like we're talking like Battlefield scale.
Yeah, it's
like
yeah.
Oh, cool, man.
And there's classes like flamethrowers, snipers, like.
But in Vietnam, there aren't many Vietnam games out there.
No, there isn't really.
There are a few.
It's quite a controversial war.
Yeah. It's probably my favorite war.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is. No, you're right. It is.
It's your favorite war as well.
Well, the culture that. The counterculture of that war.
Yeah, for sure. And the
awesome.
Movies that came out.
And the movies are always awesome.
It's probably got the best movies for any war.
I think you're right. Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, what's it called?
It's called Rising Storm 2 Vietnam or Vietnam 2. I'm not sure. But my game of last year, which I have been playing, is a little game called Bomber Crew. It's about £15 on Steam.
Right.
It's one of these sort of management simulations where you manage 7 people inside a World War II bomber in the height of World War II.
Right, okay.
And so you manage the pilot, the gunners, the bombers, the radio guy, the navigator, the mechanic. And yeah, it's all about doing bombing missions. And you, from takeoff to landing, you have to...
That sounds really fun.
Yeah.
I really want to play that.
The art style is really simplistic.
Yeah.
So it's just these little like bobble-headed people running around your plane. You can customize the shit out of it. I put the Punisher logo on the wings.
Nice.
Man. I put the Punisher logo on the wings.
Nice. Is this a Steam game?
It's a Steam game. Yeah. It might come out on other things. I think it was made by 2 guys in Brighton.
Right, okay.
Runner Duck Studios, I think it's called. Bomber Crew. Check it out. I've been playing it. Absolutely love it.
And that's your game of 2017?
It's my game of 2017 as well. What year is it? We're in 2018?
We're in 2018
so it's
now.
my game of 2017. What have you been playing?
I've started The Witcher 3, finally.
Nice.
I've had it for a long time on my hard drive.
This makes me excited.
Yeah. I started it today, and I think I've put 7 hours into it already.
Yeah, man.
I'm very excited.
We don't call it Witcher 3, we call it Life 2.
Life 2. Okay, yeah. So I started Life 2 today. I've been waiting to be in the mood to play an RPG because I'm aware it's very big and there's a lot to do.
Well, in this day and age of gaming and everything being so fast-paced, you do sometimes, and also being older as well, not having school holidays and shit to sink into.
Yeah, you don't have the endless hours to plow into a video game.
What these RPGs are sometimes.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we'll talk about it in more detail another time. And I've also just started it. So,
yeah.
I mean, you're a big fan of it, and
I've played
maybe once I've completed
now.
it, we can talk about it a bit more.
Cool.
One thing I will say is I love that it's a big RPG on the scale of like Skyrim, but the combat system so much better. Like, yeah, a huge RPG with loads to do, but also a decent combat system.
Yeah, man.
Because I think a lot of RPGs are let down by their combat.
Yeah.
I would say like Oblivion and Skyrim are big examples of that, where there's so much to do and the stories are really good. And like you spend all this time customizing your guy and getting the best weapons, and then the combat's just really sluggish and jarring and just rubbish.
And on the flip side of that, though, you can cross that line. Fallout 4 for me was where they improved the combat system loads, but the RPG element,
they lost a bit of it, so it went more shooter rather than...
exactly. They got rid of all the sort of dialogue and stuff that us nerds like with RPGs.
Yeah, so I've just started The Witcher, very excited. I'll let you know how that goes.
Cool. Did you know, just on a Witcher tangent, Netflix are producing a Witcher series?
I did not know.
No?
No, that sounds cool.
Started.
Anyone attached to it yet?
God, there was someone that's showrunnering it, and I think they've done all right stuff before, but it's something we're going to have to look up. I don't want to say anything.
Okay, I mean, maybe we'll do that another time.
Maybe. We'll do everything another time.
Nate, have you seen Brawl in Cell Block? Hang on, I'll cut that out. Have you seen Brawl in Cell Block 99?
No, I may have heard of it.
Okay, so...
Tell me.
It's a B movie.
Okay.
With Vince Vaughn in it. About a guy who goes to prison and has to try and kill someone in the prison.
Okay. It's a prison hitman.
Yeah, but it's a real slow burner.
Right.
I think it's like a 2-hour film, and he doesn't go to prison until maybe like an hour into it.
Wow. There's not a cell block in any of the first hour, is there?
But
that's a real misleading
it's not
title.
Like, I'm trying not to spoil it. But basically, Vince Vaughn, he's got like a shaved head and a cross tattooed on the... Like, he's more like domestic disturbance and psycho Vince Vaughn.
So serious actor.
Yes, it's a serious film.
True Detective Season 2.
Yeah. And basically, he's like he ends up running drugs for a friend, basically. And then a deal goes down wrong. He ends up in prison. And then basically, once he gets into prison, some people... This isn't spoilery. It's in the write-up. But basically, some people start threatening his pregnant wife. And
I don't think that.
And he basically has to
one.
kill someone, but the person he has to kill is in like the high security part.
Protective custody.
Not even that, just like the darkest. But basically, the reason I like it so much is it goes from this sort of slow burning drama kind of thriller almost to this insane B movie where people's arms are getting snapped. And
Does it get like grindhousey?
Yeah, real grindhousey. It's got, and like... Yeah, there's a moment in it and it just flips and it goes from like this kind of real slow pace to just this all out grindhouse gore of like bones sticking out of people's arms and like people's noses exploding, and it's great, man.
Nice.
You were talking last week about...
I was talking about Way of the Gun.
Yeah, and how you were saying how I always talk about these nice indie films.
Yeah, these nice little ones that make you feel like, hey, life is hopeful.
This is the most violent film I've seen in a few years.
Wow.
My personal favourite bit, he like knocks the guy to the ground and the guy's face down on the ground and he puts his foot on the back of his head and like scrapes his face across the floor. And in like true B movie style, you see like all the skin come off and the guy's left with basically just a skull on the front of his face. Like, but it's all very B movie. Like the skin's very rubbery and like there's blood everywhere and stuff.
But why would Vince Vaughn do this?
He's
such a nice guy. Like,
honestly,
I'm just thinking of like him as a dad from old school.
No, like, earmuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brawl in Cell Block 99. I think it came out last year.
And it's not your your film of 2017?
No.
No, it's 2B movie.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, no, I think I thought I had heard about it. I was thinking, when you said it, I was thinking Mel Gibson was in it for some reason.
No.
Possibly because of a shaved head Vince Vaughn, you know, and there's sort of a Nazi connotation there. But and Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
But no. Okay, so Vince Vaughn.
Brawl in Cell Block 99, check it out.
Check it out.
It's great.
It's violent. Before we move on, do you want to do the shot now? We're like 10 seconds out from it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Might as well.
Man, this one's going quick,
isn't it? Everyone,
It's because I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks.
I know.
There's so much to talk about.
I know. That's the way this podcast works. We can't actually be friends in real life.
I mean, we're not friends in real life.
No, we're not. It's just pure business, bitch. I had to have a little bit to wash that down.
So, it's topic time.
It's topic time.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
So specifically, The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi. You're probably thinking from the last time, like, hey, these guys are doing films of like 2017 and Star Wars didn't even get a mention.
Yeah. That's because neither of us had seen it.
We hadn't seen it at that
point. So here, probably a month, 6 weeks after everyone else has dropped their reviews.
So let's just say right now, spoilers for
Star Wars: The Last
Jedi. Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, to be honest, at this point, if you haven't seen it, you're probably not that bothered.
Probably don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like I mean, I only saw it yesterday, and I was.
Was that the first time you saw it yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I've been away, haven't I?
Yeah, but you could have seen it over there.
I didn't get a chance. Just like.
I suppose so.
Yeah, it's too much blowing hookers, man. Like.
Go on holiday and fucking sit in a movie theater for like 2 hours.
So, first impressions. What do you think of it?
First impressions, I came out, I was mixed.
I'm glad you said that because I got all these rave reviews. Everyone said they loved it.
Really?
I'm still undecided.
Because I saw it second day of release.
Right, okay.
So I had no reviews.
Right.
I went in there with full steam expectations. We watched me and my partner, we watched...
What's his name?
Ha. She's in Canada. All right.
Definitely. What's her name?
You'll meet her at some point. Don't bring up.
Anyway, okay, yeah. So you went and saw.
Netflix put Force Awakens on.
Yes.
So we watched that the night before, and then the next day we went and watched Last Jedi. And so we were all like, "Choo choo, all aboard the fucking."
Choo.
No. We weren't like that. We were like, choo choo, all aboard the hype train.
Right, okay. Sorry, my bad.
It was only later we were like, choo yeah. And then I was sat there, like, big old grin on my face the whole time. But, like, the eyes, if anyone's watching my eyes, they'd be the giveaway of, like, what the fuck is going on now? Like,
so I had a very similar thing in that I watched The Force Awakens. And literally that, like, I was watching it in bed and was like, I'm going to see The Last Jedi today. Like,
now.
Like, it finished and half an hour later, I was in the cinema watching The Last Jedi. Like, and my general overview, very good film. Doesn't capture the magic of Star Wars like The Force Awakens did.
No. Well, the way I've seen it put is there's not enough fan service in it.
Yeah. Because... yes, one of the things I'm going to talk about is the characters and stuff, and I'm aware that I'm an original Star Wars fan,
of course,
and that they are starting a new franchise.
Yes.
So one of the I feel like there's a few supporting characters that are really shoehorned in that I don't care about.
Sure.
And I feel like
talking about Rose, aren't you?
Yeah, and also a few of the Resistance generals and stuff that are,
sure.
I think the girl with the first line, who's Carrie Fisher's daughter, and I can't remember her name.
Oh, that one, yeah.
She sort of pops in and out and is sort of meant to be a character.
I don't know. Was she meant to be I thought she was just a background character.
But she has quite a few lines throughout the film.
Yeah, but still, she's a background character.
Yeah, okay. And my big problem with it is the pacing and the. Yeah. I heard someone else say it, but the way they phrased it was that the different adventures that are going on are not as interesting as each other.
Sure.
Essentially, Finn and Rose's adventure is kind of filler because all you really care about is Kylo, Rey, where's Luke, what's going on with Leia.
I've heard it put as there is storyline A and storyline B, and storyline A, which is Rey and Kylo, you're like, this is what I wanted.
That's what you want to know.
And then storyline B, you're like,
yeah,
what?
And
the problem is as well, it's a long film.
Yeah, it's too long. Way too half hour too long, I think.
Well, the thing is if you wanted to do storyline A and you wanted to do storyline B, why don't you just make 2 fucking films?
Yeah,
you know,
There are. I also wasn't a huge fan of a lot of the comedy. For me, a lot of the jokes.
Disney likes it when you laugh.
Yeah,
okay.
I know.
The mouse likes it when you laugh. Don't not laugh for the mouse.
So having just watched The Force Awakens as well, I think The Force Awakens does a really good job of the little funny moment. So right at the beginning when Poe gets captured and he gets put down in front of Kylo, and then he goes, "So who talks? Do I talk?" Like it's hard to hear you with all that.
Yeah. Well, that's
quite funny.
It is funny, but
there's too much of that in The Last Jedi. I think. And
yeah.
I would liken it. This people are gonna hate this. Phantom Menace. You know how the pacing of the end of the Phantom Menace is way off because 1 minute you've got Jar Jar being a total idiot on the battlefield.
Yeah.
And the next minute Qui-Gon gets killed.
Yeah.
And like your emotions,
you don't know how
if you're invested in it, your emotions are all over the place because 1 minute you're happy. There's a few moments in The Last Jedi where that happened to me, where I was essentially like really invested in what's going on with Rey and Kylo, and then there's some kind of almost toilet humor from Finn or from Poe, and I was just a bit like, ooh, like that's jarring.
No, I can see that. I can see that.
I've ranted a little bit there.
No,
what do you want to say?
To your humor point, though, like someone online, or I think on Reddit, I'm always referencing Reddit, like someone was like, what if, you know, in the beginning of A New Hope, when Vader busts in, and he's like got someone in like a stranglehold, what if that guy was like, so who talks first? You talk, I talk, like that, you know, like at the time you're probably like, hey, that's really funny, but like comparing the two, you are a bit like, oh yeah, that, you know, there is a lot more humor.
More humor in this one.
You know?
I guess also maybe if I was 12,
you're not.
No, I would have found it a lot funnier. Maybe the fan service.
It's still pretty funny. I mean,
no. I did find it funny. Yeah, I really enjoyed the opening joke where Poe pretends like he can't hear.
Yeah.
Clucks.
You can't hear the cocks. The space cocks. The fuck are you on about?
I have no idea. I'm so drunk.
What's going on here?
What's his name? It's the leader of the Empire.
Oh,
the Empire. The
General Hux.
Hux.
Jesus.
Yeah. Sorry, that was a total.
When he can't. Yeah, I remember that part.
I did find that quite funny.
Yeah,
I thought that was quite entertaining.
Yeah. Well, it's the same. It's the same joke as Who Talks First, essentially.
Basically,
it's that same line of humor. I mean,
I love Poe. Just gonna throw that out there.
He's OP. You know that, right?
He's OP.
He's overpowered.
Oh, right? Yeah. He's force sensitive, right? That's why he's such a good pilot.
Is he?
It's a total conspiracy, but I mean,
everything is.
One of the earliest things Obi-Wan says in the original trilogy is that Anakin was the best pilot he'd ever met. And then the reason Anakin can pod race is because he's force sensitive.
Yeah, it makes sense. Would be... Do you know what? After all of the twists that we had from The Last Jedi, it would be... I think, personally, it would be sweet if in the next film, they're just like, yeah, and Poe, you're a Jedi.
Yeah.
Bam. Just like...
I mean, I think it's one of those things that will never be confirmed or denied.
Probably not.
It's a little bit like Leia's force sensitive, but not really a Jedi.
Well, let's talk about Leia's force sensitivity.
Yeah, because it's suddenly... she's suddenly much more...
survivable in the vacuum of space.
Yeah, there's a lot of... you know what? I didn't hate that.
I hated... That's the worst part of it.
You think?
When she... It's so fucking hammy when she like force grabs her way back into the ship after being in the cold vacuum of space for like a good 20 seconds.
You know what?
And I know like people are probably being like, well, actually they've proven that in the vacuum of space it's 30 seconds. I don't care. You know, the whole thing was a bit like with the music swelling, but the problem... Let me speak, Mike.
Sorry.
Let me speak. The problem with Leia... I think, and it's a thing the film suffered from, which wasn't its fault, is obviously the untimely death of Carrie Fisher.
That's what I was going to say.
And the problem is, you're expecting to see her I think you're expecting to see her go out, basically.
Yeah,
you're expecting them to have retconned it or the plan. Like, because when she died, the guys at Star Wars were like, hey, we're not, obviously it's sad, but we're not worried about the film because, we've done all we can. And you're thinking, hey,
when I saw
she's probably going to go.
Did you...
Leia, that is.
Yeah, when I saw it, when it was happening and like you're saying, the way the music was swelling, I was basically praying that she was going to die there. Yeah. And that had, so that when Carrie Fisher had passed away, the reason they weren't concerned is because they'd given Leia an awesome send-off anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was pretty disappointed when she miraculously saved herself.
Yeah, same. And then other people have said, hold it.
Hold
it's
it.
Shot time.
Other people have said, hold it.
They've said, hey, have a little drink. Okay, you gave me some intense looks right there.
Oh, no. I'm back to maybe throwing up.
Just remember that big bag is right next to you there in Studio 1.
We're back in Studio 1.
Back in Studio 1.
Of course, yeah.
I really like what you've done with Studio After the Fire.
Yeah. Okay, so we've basically both just ranted a little bit. Should we actually try and review this film?
Yeah, all right. Okay, yeah, good job. Adding two personal opinions, I actually have landed that I quite like it. I
was
mixed at first. I mean, I've had a whole month to decant it.
Yeah, I'm still fresh off the boat as such. I literally watched it.
And I was the same as you. Like, we got out of the cinema, me and my girlfriend had something to eat, and she was like, she loved it. I was like, yeah?
Yeah?
Are you sure? No, I was like, yeah, I loved it too. And then I went through a period of like, no, it's a bad film. But actually, no, the thing is, if you're looking at the plot A and the plot B thing, it's like 60% good, 40% bad.
Yeah.
If you want to put like bullshit statistics on it,
I've come out, I think it's a great film, as a sort of quite a diehard Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
I don't think it's amazing, but I'm aware...
Yeah,
that's because I'm an original Star Wars fan, and I only care about half of it. If I was a 10,
here's the thing: how much fan service do they have to give in new films?
Yeah,
because this was a lot of people's complaints were like a lot of people were worried it was going to be too much like Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah,
and then it wasn't really. It had some vibes of it, but it wasn't really like it. And then a lot of people were disappointed that it wasn't. Empire Strikes Back. And it's like, make your mind up, people. Like, do you want all new original characters, original stories?
Yeah.
Or do you just want rehashed tropes?
I guess
like,
what they have done well in this is they are moving on the franchise.
Yeah.
Developing new characters.
They're out with the old, in with the new. One of my biggest complaints with out with the old is you've got the original three, Solo, Luke, Leia. They never really get a proper reunion. Whatever screen time they do share, it's never enough.
Yeah.
For original fans, this is more.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, the news of Han's death to Luke is over it in a flash.
Yeah.
First of all, he would have force-sensed it.
Yeah, for sure. He would have known that. Oh, no. He shut himself off.
He shut himself off. Someone said this the other day.
Yeah, cool. He shut himself off.
No, that is fair. I take that back. But, he does not have any time to grieve because you want to see him get vengeful with this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I remember being when Han goes in what is it, Force Awakens. I was like, oh shit, Luke's gonna get off the chain.
As you were saying this, I'm just thinking of Rey. Rey gets vengeful about it. There's a couple of scenes.
New character.
Exactly. They're moving on. There's a couple of scenes when Kylo and Rey are doing their Force thing. That she's getting she gets very angry and she cries a couple of times, and so it's the whole moving in with the new, isn't it?
Which is a shame because obviously we grew up with like Luke and Han as characters, and we want to see them, get annoyed. Leia get annoyed. But we don't want to see the new person, but I suppose it's time.
It is a new franchise, and they've got the spin-off trilogy going on and stuff, haven't they? They've got Snoke.
Yeah,
how'd you feel about that? So we've done spoilers, right?
We've done spoilers,
So Kylo kills Snoke.
Yeah.
With no explanation as to who he is, where he came from,
I am still giving out hope that we will find out.
Because the second point to that is also Rey's parents.
I didn't mind too much because I never jumped on the whole.
But maybe this is me being a hopeful fan that everything will tie together.
Go on, fanboy, do it.
It's a bit of a throwaway line. And it could, when Kylo says your parents were nothing, they were scavengers or whatever. Is it not? He could like.
He could be lying.
He could be
lying.
She still
you can feed
be,
into that theory. It's fine.
But
the magic
are
of
they
this
going
thing.
full hog with these are new characters? Raise the new generation of Force that's just been born. That the Force has just brought back.
Sure. Well, I mean, what I read online was apparently Abrams, when he made Force Awakens, he was like, we are going to do so much fan service. You know, we're bringing Star Wars back, baby. And apparently, is it Rain Johnson or Rian Johnson?
Ryan.
Right. Is it just called Ryan? He's just called Ryan.
Ryan Johnson.
Ryan
It's
Johnson.
spelt Rian, but it's Ryan Johnson.
Okay. Apparently, he didn't agree with. He was like, no, like I want to be fresh as fuck.
Like okay,
I want everything. Like he was like, I don't want her to be Jedi royalty. I want her to be nothing. You know,
she isn't. She's just someone who.
Yeah.
I Anakin from Episode 1.
Yeah.
Like a nobody who happens to be Force
I think that I personally think it's fine. I never invested in the stock of she's Jedi royalty.
No.
I was like, I don't really care.
Yeah, and
I want to see Luke. I'm more pissed off about Luke, but like, because I was like, fuck the new characters, Luke and Chewie, and whatever them cute bird things are.
Porgs, person of restricted growth. Apparently, that's what it stands for. I have a friend.
They are a person.
I have a very, very short friend who relates to the Porgs because she also is a person of restricted growth.
They're adorable. They're like the second coming of Ewoks, and I just want to hold them.
Where Chewie's trying to eat one, and they keep looking sad.
That's fun. That's funny.
I thought that was really funny. I thought Chewie was good because
I swear to God, if they touch my Chewie in the next one,
I guess one of my concerns. Obviously, Chewie doesn't speak.
No,
he speaks through Han.
Yeah.
So without Han, it was going to be touch and go. Like, what do you do with Chewie? How do you still make him in? And I felt like he was in it enough that you still felt like he was a force to be reckoned with, and he's still a character, but obviously not so much that you're like...
They can still make the Lego mold of him in the new figures.
yeah, for sure.
He's not really all that important. No, I know what you mean there. So apparently Ryan Johnson...
what you were saying about...
Yeah, he's all with, like, he was like, no, nothing original, let's just do this. And I think that comes through... Again, I just think a lot of people were thinking like it's going to, because JJ started it as like fan service. Guess what? Original trilogy's back, bitch. And Rain's been like, no, prequels are back, bitch.
Yeah, one of my sort of smaller complaints is there's noticeably more CGI in The Last Jedi than there was in The Force Awakens.
You're talking about Casino Land, right?
Yeah.
Disneyland.
And that whole escape chase scene is very kind of prequel-y.
It's very kid-friendly, isn't it?
Yeah. But what you were just saying, it totally makes sense. Like, and what we're both saying, that we watched Force Awakens and we're on the hype train.
Yeah.
Because it did a lot of fan service and we're like, oh, Star Wars is back. And then we went and watched this and we're like, this isn't the Star Wars I know and love.
This isn't original trilogy.
Yeah, I just want to see Luke and Chewie go and kill everyone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about Rose or Finn or that totally makes sense. And I guess, I don't know, Disney are going to make Star Wars films forever, aren't they?
Yeah,
so
they are. They'll be making them
on.
after we're dead. You know?
Luke's out. What do you think? Did you like it?
I hate it.
You hated it?
I hated it.
Did you spot it?
No, didn't spot it.
There's two things.
And that's why I hated it so much, because then when that happened, I was like, no!
I spotted it. The two reasons, he doesn't leave footprints when he walks.
His hair is the another, isn't it?
Oh, okay, there's three things.
Okay.
I did notice his hair, but I got on that bandwagon with like, he just had a haircut. He just stopped up and dyed his hair. He doesn't leave footprints, and he's got Anakin's original lightsaber.
Yes, because he broke it, didn't he? Yeah.
Rey and Kylo broke it. Like moments before, and the minute I saw that, I went, something's not right. Oh, he's a Force. I thought he was a Force ghost.
Yeah.
I thought he was already a Force ghost and had already died.
But I would have been perfectly happy with him being a Force ghost. I know there's the line in it where it's like, to generate enough Force power to present yourself on another planet would kill you. Yeah, if he was gonna die, why didn't he just go?
Yeah.
You know, and be a badass for the fucking 30 seconds or whatever. Like, it really makes me... I know, and the thing is, we've seen the power of the Force Ghost now, so we know he's gonna come back like Yoda did and set fire to a fucking tree or something. But, like...
Set fire to the rain?
Yeah. He's gonna Adele it. But, like, I wanted a live Luke. I'm sorry, I'm being, like, a little bit of a brat here, you know, toys out the pram. Like, I wanted a live Luke back. I wanted some remnants of the original trilogy. I'm not saying it all had to be remakes. Kind of like, you know, Force Awakens is just kind of like New Hope reskinned, you know.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, that's why I love it so much.
It's been a while since the Star Wars film. He needed to go back to the originals after the prequels.
But I would be way more excited going into the next one, being like, Luke is still alive. He bought them some time, and then he flew away magically on Jar Jar's back. And and he's gonna finish
Jar Jar's back.
Yeah,
fuck you.
He's gonna finish teaching Rey, and then he can die or something like that.
Yeah,
but I was not happy with that. We need to do a shot with 30 seconds overdue, but we were like 10 minutes early last time. So 10 seconds. Sorry. Okay. I wanted to just add something in about Casino Land as well. I hated it, but I understood it because Star Wars is a bigger universe than just Rebels and the Empire fighting.
Yeah.
It's galaxies, right? It's galaxies. And all walks of life are going to live there.
Yeah.
You know? And so if you look at things like the Clone Wars series or what's the other one? Rebels series. They have set pieces in them as well, I think. I haven't really watched a lot of them, but that are different backdrops to what you're used to. Because in all of the fucking, 7 films up to this one, we'd only seen measly little spaceports, rebel bases, and Empire ships.
And I like Maz Kanata's place in Force Awakens is just the Mos Eisley Cantina.
Exactly.
So
I agree. It's fine. I think it's okay to take us different places. I think it will be jarring. I think it is. We're just not used to it because over 7 films, we've never been anywhere other than fucking these battlegrounds.
We should probably sort of...
I know we got to wrap up.
We could talk about this forever. The fight scenes were fantastic, I thought.
Oh, they were immense.
Rey and Kylo versus the guards. Amazing.
So good.
Like, the perfect balance between the original prequel and then the newer films.
I think possibly one of the best lightsaber fight scenes of filmic time.
Very very cool. I enjoyed Kylo's kind of slightly ambiguous, like he kills Snoke, but then he's still on the dark side.
Well, this is
where he kind of just wants everything for himself. Like,
again, everyone
when he kills Snoke, you're like, oh, he's turning good.
Yeah.
And then he's like, join me and we'll rule the and you're like, it basically gives the Emperor speech.
I like it. I like it as well.
I do.
I think a lot of people going in already knew what they were going to see with Kylo turning good and Rey turning bad. And the fact that it hasn't, I like it.
Yeah,
you know? I
really
like that sort of like
that fight scene's incredible. Mark Hamill's great.
Oh, he's incredible, man. And that's again, it's just such a shame.
Daisy Ridley, I think, stepped up her game. I don't think she's bad in The Force Awakens, but I think she's one of the weaker performances of the main characters. She's a little bit wooden at times. I mean, fucking hell, I'd be wooden if you put me in the new Star Wars film.
I'd be hard as well.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be so drunk I wouldn't possibly be able to get hard.
No.
But I think she stepped up her game. The scenes with her and Luke are great.
Yeah.
Adam Driver's killing it as Kylo Ren.
He is.
I think he's my favourite character.
He's thick as fuck as well. With those fucking pants up past his belly button. Oh, so good.
Oh, yeah.
He looks so nice.
He does. Finn's great in it. I like Poe's development.
I think Finn, for me, because of his B storyline, I was kind of like, he could die now,
it's a bit,
and I wouldn't
compared
care.
to The Force Awakens, he's a bit less important.
He's
a
the
bit
main
flatter.
role in The Force Awakens, and he's a side character in this one.
And I think a stormtrooper turning over to the Resistance.
It's a great story.
Yeah, and they kind of didn't do much more with it, and he's kind of just another Resistance fighter in this one. There's less unique about the fact that he was a stormtrooper.
Yeah. Can I just say Benicio del Toro's character?
Yeah.
I loved him.
Yeah?
I love the fact that we get a lovable rogue who actually did roguish shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like, hey, I'm the lovable... I have a heart of gold.
Yeah.
I'm coming back for you.
No.
Like, no, fuck you. He want his dollar.
Because there's the little little Easter egg that his money comes in the same containers that Han's money comes in.
Oh, really? I
Empire.
didn't clock that.
It's Empire, right? Han's loading up the Millennium Falcon, and then he finds...
leave.
Yeah. He's done his job, and he's
Yeah.
leaving... Oh no, it's
I think
New
it's
Hope.
New Hope.
It's New Hope.
Yeah.
But the containers that the money in it's the same container that Han has, is the same container that DJ gets. Okay.
All right, wrap this up.
Yeah. I think we could probably agree on this that it's good film.
It's a good film.
As old school Star Wars fans, we didn't enjoy it
as much
as maybe someone who's newer to the franchise would.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But great performances, great action scenes.
Cinematography was fantastic.
Oh yeah, it looks incredible.
And the effects as well.
It did have it had those tingly moments for me. When Luke Force Ghost.
Yeah.
And he's got the two sons like Tatooine.
Oh, it's
like,
so nice, isn't
I
it?
got the thing. When Luke arrives back and Luke and Leia speak for a moment.
Yeah.
I got goosebumps. Like,
it's not enough though.
No. But I mean, we would just want a film of that, wouldn't we?
Should we just watch the original trilogy?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, all right.
We should stop moaning that Disney is moving a franchise on and just watch the films we know and love.
Exactly.
Okay, you got any rounding off comments about Last Jedi, man?
Just that. Fucking fuck you, Lego, for making the bomber at the beginning of the film, the Lego set, so expensive. Because the bombers, man, I know they don't make much sense in the real physics of things, but they are awesome. But the Lego set is so expensive. It's almost expensive as the Falcon, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just for that bomber.
Yeah, that's really that's my review there. Decant it how you will.
Poe destroying all the turrets at the beginning.
Yeah, it's fun.
Probably my favorite.
It's very fun.
He's Force sensitive. He's fucking Jedi.
All right, he's a Jedi.
All right,
Obi-Wan's kid confirmed as Poe. We need to move on.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here. Tell your friends.
Okay. It's time for our friends ask us. So this week, we are massively running over time. Right, so for everyone who's not in the room, which is all three of you who listen to this,
John, Michael,
we've got this ridiculous.
Grace.
I really hope she don't listen. The racist fuck.
I don't talk to me.
We've got a decanter because we've got this 5-litre bottle of whiskey.
We might have mentioned it earlier.
But we've got a little decanter, and I was filling it up earlier, and Nath was all like, "Oh no, that's too much. Oh, it's full." It's now empty.
It's not empty.
Right, my shot glass is half empty.
Shut up.
Yeah.
We're gonna do one in like 2.5 minutes.
The point being,
so
Nathan,
we need to move on.
Nathan, you were wrong. I was right.
You were right.
This
I was
week,
wrong.
our questions come from our good friend Hooch.
Who did the artwork on our Twitter. And maybe some other places.
I forgot. Hit up on Twitter. Dead by Design. He's he mainly a video games environment designer, but he dabbles in a bit of graphic design. He's got a little clothing line.
Sweet t-shirts.
Yeah,
out,
they're really cool, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna order one very soon.
You sound so fucking illegitimate right now. No. They're all right.
They recently released like a baseball tee version.
Yeah.
Really like it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely. It's all around sort of skulls of animals, right?
Yeah. I enjoy the skulls of animals.
Basically, Dead by Design. Hit him up on Twitter.
He's a sweet dude.
Yeah, he's a real. He did the artwork for us, so obviously we're gonna plug him as much as we can.
He did some other artwork for me before I commissioned him. Yeah, and so he does commissions and stuff.
He's done artwork for film, for posters and stuff.
He did some for my D&D campaign.
Yeah. The guy can draw. The guy is basically what we're saying.
Can draw
better than either of us.
He has a massive dick.
He does have a massive dick. Face of a 12-year-old. But dick of a
So if you're
donkey?
into it,
yeah,
report yourself to the police.
Yeah, Dead by Design. Hit him up on Twitter.
Sure.
Buy one of his t-shirts.
Do it.
We both are. I'm looking at the wrong. There's too many screens in front of me. I'm looking at my iPad, going, "Where's the questionnaire?" It's on the fucking
computer.
Shut up, Nathan. It's shot time, right?
It's about 30 seconds.
I was just been sat here thinking, I don't feel that drunk, and then I did that, and now I
was doing the same because I was holding it together for a big old Star Wars rant.
We were ranting about Star Wars, and now we're about to look at something else.
And now the adrenaline's come down, and I'm like, I am. Yeah, you know.
Right, here we go.
We've only got fucking 10 minutes to do this.
Oh, it's going to be a longer episode.
Yeah, it's going to be longer. Guess what? You ain't getting to work today. Stand outside your job and fucking listen to the rest of it.
If you were here drinking with us right now, what alcoholic would your drink of choice...
Yes!
You fucker.
Yes!
You know what? Halfway through that sentence, I was like, isn't there something wrong with fuck? I've already said it. If you were here drinking with us right now, what alcoholic drink would your... Right? That's still not right. If you're drinking with us right now, what alcohol?
Do your shot. We have to do the shot.
Okay.
Do the shot and then try.
Do the shot and then I'll try.
You're right. You're okay. You can get through this. You're a big man. You went and saw Star Wars today. You're a big boy.
Man, I'm struggling this week.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
Okay. If you were here drinking with us right now, what alcohol would your drink of choice be? And what drink is your most hated? Drink of choice, Captain Morgan's and Coke.
Love it.
Love it too. That's
spiced mainly.
Yeah.
But I can drink dark.
Yeah. And you know what? If I have to, I'll drink the white one.
Yeah. Well, Bacardi's a white rum, isn't it?
Yeah. Morgan's also do a white.
White. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'd say rum and coke is one of our go-to drinks when we're out. Right?
You got any funny stories hammered off rum and coke? I've got a ton. I can't remember them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I seem to remember you being very.
I get hammered off it, man.
Yeah, that's what we drink in our local. Yeah, there's a lot of us.
I licked the window between the pool room and main pub, at some girl one time.
There's a lot of sort of spitting over the pool table.
Yeah. No, we're not spitters.
No. Nobody likes a spitter.
I can see your cheeky grin. You love saying it.
I do. I love saying it.
It's the first joke you've ever invented.
Right, that's a story time because it's from...
it's like some Will Ferrell film.
No, Left 4 Dead. I made it up. This is a Mikey original.
We used to play a lot of Left 4 Dead in our past.
The first time I ever played Left 4 Dead 2 with you.
Yeah. You had the spitter
I was
class.
like, what's going on? And you're like, oh, it's a spitter. And I like, cool as could be. Like what? I was like 14, 15.
Yeah, oh man.
Turned to you and went, nobody likes a spitter.
Nobody likes a spitter. That was it. I knew I'd be his best friend forever.
Yeah. And that was that.
And I've never spat since.
Yay, that's why I love you. Anyway, his most hated drink, Sambuca.
That already came up, didn't it? Maybe.
You know what? I suddenly feel very drunk. I couldn't tell you.
I'm pretty sure in one of the episodes we published so far, it's already come up. Nobody likes Sambuca. Guess what? The Sambuca Challenge. I want someone to fucking write into this and say their favorite drink Sambuca and fucking mean it.
Yeah, and we want to see a video of you drinking it in time
just
with
like
us.
Water.
Yeah. Sambuca.
Makes me feel salivatory at the mouth.
Here we go. Whether you know us well or not, what is something you think we know nothing about or ask us to explain one aspect or process of this thing, we will then tell you the answer.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to throw up.
I shouldn't have laughed at that. What is it?
Big Al says dogs can't look up. Ooh. We know this isn't true. Which is it true for? Ducks, pigs, or cats? So what he's saying is, what animal can't look up? Ducks, pigs, or cats?
Is it a duck?
I'm inclined to say duck. He hasn't given us the answer.
No, of course not.
You've got to Google it.
No, I don't want to Google it. Fuck it. Let's just talk about it. It's a duck. I'm going to say it's a duck. I'm going to say
I said duck because a duck's head can
you
look
would
up,
be
right?
fooled by their long, slender necks and
Do you fancy ducks? You said that kind of sexually.
Their long, slender necks and the fact their heads are always correctly posturous.
Cats can definitely look up. If dogs can look up, cats can look up, right?
Yeah, but are you talking about looking up with your eyeballs or looking up
I think that's the point.
with your head?
No, it's eyeballs. But
how do you? Did he specify eyeballs?
No.
Because I don't think a dog's eyes move.
No, yes, they fucking do.
Do they?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. What? Because I
always thought that was
I
like
thought you were with me on this, and the reason why I was picking duck is because a duck to look up would move its whole head up.
Its whole head, yeah.
Whereas a pig or a cat would just look up. Dig up, stupid.
No, a duck definitely can move its neck. Because what about when it's flying, man?
Wait, no, that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah, no, but
we're talking about moving its eyes.
Oh,
Can
okay.
a duck move its eyes up? What I'm saying is it can't, so then it uses.
But I thought a dog couldn't look. I thought the whole joke was the dog with the shifty eyes, but it's not a real thing.
What?
No?
I don't know.
We're going to say duck.
Okay,
please write in with the answer if you know.
Hooch, please tell us. What animal can't look up? Is it a duck, a pig, or a cat?
Moving on.
What's your favourite movie? We'll review it, even if we haven't seen it. Disney's Hercules. Hooch will go the distance.
That's the reference, I'm sure.
I've seen him sing it many a time. It's
I know about
Go
Hercules.
the No, I will finish this story. Go the Distance is commonly used in musical theatre as an audition song.
Really?
Yeah. I've helped out a few different drama groups, and they've all used Go the Distance to audition the boys for singing parts. I don't know why. I'm musically special, so I don't.
I can only think of Going the Distance by Cake. I'm not even sure if the song's called that. But
no, I will go the distance. Play it.
No, I don't want to play it.
Hercules, I will go the distance.
We'll
right?
get
Zero
fucking
to
sued
hero.
if we put that on. Disney, the mouse will get us.
Have you seen Disney's Hercules?
Like when I was like fucking 6,
really?
man.
Because it's a good one, man. It's funny.
Danny DeVito's in it.
Yeah.
He has the little goat legs.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he does in real life as well.
Bobby.
I don't know, man. Hercules.
Zero. It's got like the 4 sassy, like gospel choir kind of singing.
Yeah. Hercules.
Yeah, Zero to Hero.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Didn't they do a Disney Channel TV show?
Yeah, they did.
Well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Afterwards. So Hercules is good. It's not the best Disney film because the best Disney film is Mulan, which is also the best film ever made.
I would say The Last Jedi is the best Disney film.
No, you take that back.
All right.
What's your favourite animated Disney film?
Shit. Well, I don't know. Does A Bug's Life count?
No, that's Pixar. Disney classic, like animated Disney classic. So we're talking Lady and the Tramp, Cinderella, Snow White.
Oh, classic.
I said Lady and the Tramp already, didn't I?
Lady and the Tramp. Did you say Lady and the Tramp?
Lady in the Tramp.
In the Tramp. The one where she's like, she gets killed by that tramp and he eats her.
What's your favourite Disney film?
Well, I mean, can I say A Bug's Life?
No, that's Pixar. What's your favourite Pixar film?
Bug's Life.
Okay. What's your favourite Disney classic?
It's Toy Story.
That's also Pixar. That's my favourite.
Okay.
Pixar, by the way.
Ants?
That's DreamWorks, man.
Okay.
You leave right now. Get out of my house right now.
Disney.
How dare you?
Disney classic. I honestly couldn't give a fuck.
Okay, fair enough. We're way over time, so we need to move on.
All right.
Who'd win in a fight between blank and blank? Choose between Mike and Nath. Who argues for who? Sailor Jerry, I'm fighting for. Captain Morgan, you're fighting for.
Well, mine would win.
Yeah, because he's captain.
He's a captain.
That was easy. Moving on. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, well.
Ask us 5 questions. They'll be about anything. We'll answer them. Would you ever get matching tattoos? What of? 100% yes. Butterflies on the small of our backs.
Don't.
What were you
I thought we were gonna. I was gonna be like, don't, and then we'll say it at the same time.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do that.
All right. 3, 2, one. The
T-Rex.
Warriors symbol. Nice. That's one fucked up tattoo right there.
You know what?
Where we go in.
I knew you were going to say the Warriors, and I purposefully thought of something else just to annoy you.
Yeah.
Of course. If we were to ever get matching tattoos, it would probably be the Warriors symbol on our backs, full back piece.
All I can imagine now is both of us going to different tattoo artists and being like, can you create half of one thing? And you're like, can you create half of a T-Rex? And I'm like, can you create half a Warriors symbol? And then we have to swap fucking artists halfway through.
So it would be like a T-Rex with the Warriors symbol.
It'd be like half a fucking T-Rex with Warriors on the fucking tail of it.
It would be like the legs and tail of a T-Rex with like the wing coming out, like no head. You're like, So if we were to ever get matching tattoos, it'd be Warriors related in some way. It'd be Warriors related. Although I'm an electric eliminator, so I don't know if I could get a Warriors tattoo.
We were all electric eliminators, weren't we?
Because we're the dancing gang.
Oh wait, no, I wasn't then.
Who has the best ass?
Shut up! We need to do a shot.
Sorry,
I just shouted into the microphone there. I've had a few.
You shut up!
I've had a few drinks.
I had a bit.
I've had a half. I had half a beer. I poured your shot bigger that time, by the way.
I could tell.
All right. If you could do a thing and the thing, what was the question?
Who has the best ass? It's you.
It's me.
I'm skinny. I got no bum.
I'm a.
You're fat. You've got a bum.
I'm fucking 18 stone. I'm fucking 24 stone.
I'm 6 stone wet.
After the crane guy is looking at his watch, waiting for when I could leave the studio so he can crane lift me out of the fucking place. Back to my fucking thing.
Into the
swamp where I fucking live.
All right,
next question.
Shrek. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
4.
Nailed it. Absolutely. Come on. He was trying to catch me out there.
He was trying to catch you out. He did it.
Fuck you, Hooch.
Fuck you. Guess what? Don't go look at his designs.
Fuck Dead by Design. It's shit. What's your current favourite TV show? Stranger Things.
Currently?
That's all right. What? Do you watch any TV shows that are on TV right now?
Jesus Christ, no.
Exactly. You know what? Stranger Things. Stranger Things is the most current thing I've watched. That is.
Do you know what? I'm gonna have to go with you. Stranger Things. Yeah, I can't wait. No, do you know what? I'm hopeful. I'm being hopeful. I know we have to move on. Fuck off. I'm hopeful.
I didn't say anything.
I know, but I can see it in your eyes, and you're not even looking at me. I'm kind of excited for season 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, man.
20. Season 20 Stranger Things.
Still
be good.
Because the thing is, Game of Thrones is one of these TV shows that have proved that you can have good quality all the way fucking through it.
Yeah.
And I'm really hoping, hey, Stranger Thing guys, if you're listening, kids, don't get too fucked up on fame and just
don't do a Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, don't do that shit. But hey, just keep it going, keep it good, and Stranger Things, man.
This is a random thing. Kid missing the front teeth. What's his name?
Oh shit, Dustin in the thing.
Yeah, Dustin. Yeah. Oh, I can't remember his real name. I don't know. When I was in America, there's a Sky Broadband advert with him in it.
Really?
And also one of the other kids. Very funny. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, just continue on. That wasn't very funny. We'll cut that part.
I'm not cutting anything.
I know.
Who can finish their drink first?
Oh shit! This is if you could see this table right now, it's an even playing field.
If you saw the look between us as I finished that sentence, no, you shut up. This is an entertaining podcast.
I'm gonna break here to say that we're chugging our beer, and then you have to break.
To say that we're still chugging our beer. I don't mean this is funny. Let's just.
All right, let's move on.
All right.
You got us to down half a fucking pint each, so...
You fucking fuck.
It was like a third, I lied.
Name a character of fiction and tell us what scenario you'd like to see them in. We'll tell you how that would go for free.
For free.
Oh, I did not. Rick Deckard from Blade Runner encountering a Tickle Me Elmo.
It's a rainy night.
It's a rainy industrial street.
It's cyberpunky, because...
there's harsh beams of light coming down from unknown sources. Deckard, he walks in the rain.
Enter stage left.
A silhouette of a person, or is it? I just
You're
realized,
freaking me the fuck out right now.
I was doing the thing that I do a lot, where I just kind of rest my nose on the mic.
Don't touch it.
It feels nice.
He approaches the humanoid shadow because he's going home because he's gonna probably fucking eat some weird shit. Because what the fuck do they even? Do you know what? Like, saying all this, I didn't eat. Did you watch the new Blade Runner?
I did not.
No, I didn't. I'm glad we're on the same page.
I heard
here.
amazing things about it. You know what? In 6 months,
too.
In 6 months' time, we can review it like it's a new film.
Like it's a new film.
Yeah.
And we'll publish it back in time because of our sweet time machine.
Anyway, Deckard, he's walking down the street. It's in the rain. It's the Blade Runner universe. You know what it looks like.
You know what it looks like.
There's a shadow, big long shadow coming down from him of the silhouette. As he gets closer, he realizes there's only 3 fingers. And then as he gets even closer...
I'm freaked out. What the fuck was that?
That was... Oh, is that what Elmer... that was a better impression. Well done, Nate.
Fuck off. Tickle me. Tickle me.
You sound like Michael Jackson.
Oh, shit. We weren't doing Michael Jackson.
We were doing Tickle Me Elmer.
Tickle me.
Shamal. Deckard immediately recognizes this as not a human. Pulls his gun.
Replicant. Oh, we're talking probably pre the original film, right? Like when he's just all about killing them motherfucking androids.
He's been a Blade Runner for like 2 years.
I'm not a racist, but I'd kill every android I saw if I was him.
I would fucking kill all the androids.
All the androids. Kill them all.
What happens next, Nate? I run a bit dry.
The Elmo's probably like coming towards him
because he just wants a hug.
He's got
arms outstretched. He's getting closer. Deckard's like, "Stay back, stay back."
Yeah. Probably unloads, man.
He just murders him.
Fucking murders him. Cold
straight
blood.
Up murders him. Okay.
And then that's probably. I'm not saying that's what would. I'm really drunk right now. I'm not saying that's what would happen. But I think this was a realistic simulation.
Realistic.
We've got to wrap this up. We've got to wrap this up.
They meet in a dark alleyway. It's raining. Deckard.
You can catch us at fucking small at ST Drunk Twitter.
Wait. No, you come to my house. We do this right.
Okay.
Thanks, Hooch.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Was there another question after this one?
No, that's the last question.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God, because we are falling apart.
Yeah. I love the fact that Last Jedi, we seemed to be okay.
And then it just in the last 10 minutes, it just went... Yeah.
I think my body just went, hey, did you do like 6 shots?
Yeah, you were holding them all back with your Star Wars nerdism.
My Star Wars rage.
Yeah, and then like, the minute that was done, it just all went into your blood.
Oh, shit.
Rickabobby.
Just like whenever Hooch talks to me, I'm just like, oh, he's got something to say. Release the alcohol. Okay. No, I'm kidding. Dead by design.
Yeah. Alright. So so our mate. All right. We really need to wrap this up. I'm going. I'm on fire. I'm going down. Woo. Right. Just take a minute.
You can get us at our
No. We're gonna do Hooch first.
We already said thanks to him 6 times already.
Thank you, Hooch, for the questions. Also, check out Dead by Design on Twitter. No, we're gonna say we're doing the plugs. We're gonna plug Hooch at the same time we plug ourselves.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah, you just be quiet. I'll do the plugs and wrap it up.
Yeah, you do the plugs.
I will do the plugs, but because I want to, not because you told me to. Okay. Check out Dead by Design on Twitter. It's our mates thing. It's really cool. We all wear it. It's really good. Hit us up on Twitter at STDrunks. Tweet us questions, insults, abuse, whatever you feel like. I think there's a Facebook group going.
I think with the trend of people tweeting for me to kill myself, keep that up.
Yeah, definitely keep that one up. Please keep that one up. I need a new co-host. Facebook group, Small Town Drunks. There will be a YouTube.
No, there is. There is.
There is a YouTube channel.
No, oh no.
Oh no, there is a Facebook group.
Yeah, there's a Facebook group.
There'll be a YouTube channel.
There is a YouTube.
Just let me get through this so we can finish.
All right.
The YouTube channel, Small Town Drunks. There's probably not much on it at the moment, but we're gonna probably start uploading some drunk gameplays. Is what we were thinking.
I really want to play the Warriors.
Yeah,
I really want to play it.
It's probably going to take us a few weeks to actually make this happen, but what we're probably going to do is a drunk playthrough of the Warriors video game by Rockstar, because it's our favourite video game.
Of all time. I can still say it after all those years.
100% favourite video game. So
we need to go. 30 seconds, we got to do a shot. Come on, let's go before we have to.
If you want to get in contact, smalltowndrunks@gmail.com. That's it, basically. ST Drunks on Twitter. Small Town Drunks.
Thank you so much for listening. You've been great. We've been great.
If you guys could see the panic and fear in Nathan's eyes
We've been great. Yeah. Good night.
Wait, no, not good night. Star Wars. What did you think? I'm fucking with you, man. Yeah, with the Small Town Drunks. Thanks for
Mike,
listening.
cut now.
Never. We appreciate it. We'll see you soon.